Hi Paul Prince, back this time for Pisces. I do read for the collective, so that means all of it may resonate, none of it may resonate, or some of it may resonate. But if none of it resonates, that just means this reading's not for you at this time. I also read with intuition, so I read what I'm picking up within the cards and the pictures within the cards. If any of you watching do like the way I read and the way I get the message across, if you could like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. If any of you wondering, I'm using the Steampunk Tarot, and if anyone watching would ever like to send me new cards to keep me readings new and fresh, I will have a wish list linked in the description below. With that said, let's find out what's going on for Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? 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 Oh shit, what's going on for Pisces? So, there's a situation, I think it's to do with a relationship, you're having a timeout or a break. I'm feeling like you've kind of felt like you've needed this break to kind of relive the best parts of what you miss. I feel like you have it's either a break or a breakup. There's something you have done. I'm probably going to say there's a breakup. You've had a breakup and now you're either turning to alcohol, or you're partying, or you're trying to do something because you're trying to relive your happy moments or trying to block something out, because it's like you were trying to move ahead but you weren't going anywhere, and it was like you was investing time and money but it wasn't getting anywhere. It was kind of like it was a waste. You feel like it's a waste and you haven't really learned anything from it. You don't feel like it's done anything for you, and you're missing old days, you're missing old things, the past, and you're going to try and recreate that because that's where you were happiest. And instead of you dealing with the upset, you're not just going to sit there and be upset. You're going to try and relive it and you're going to try and get over this by living in the past. And you think that's what's going to move you forward, because you think having time alone and living through memories is what's going to do it for you. It's okay to relive memories and focus on happy times, but don't live in the past to the point where you think being in the past is going to move forward, because going back to the past, you're then going to have to catch up to now what will be the past future for you to then move on to the future, if that makes sense. Don't live in the past, but use the past to create happiness when you're feeling down. It's a lot of this is a waiting game. A lot of this about a lot of this is time consuming. It's going to take time to rebuild and heal. Exactly what I've just said. It's going to take time with working with yourself and working with people closest to you to kind of rebuild and move forward and make a new start for yourself. So let's get some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. Some guidance. Ooh, and advice. Some guidance and advice. Some guidance and advice. Okay. Oh shit me. That was an accident. Well, nothing's an accident when it comes to tarot. No, it's that way, yeah. So, be a bit more protective over yourself. Be protective over yourself and kind of hide every bad thing that's happened that you're going through right now. Mask it and then only allow one thing at a time. Deal with one thing at a time. Block everything else out and deal with one thing at a time. Then when you've dealt with that and you feel you can do the next, unveil another thing to deal with. And that's the way you're going to be able to do this, because if you overwork yourself, it's going to come too much work and then you're not going to want to deal with it. And you need to kind of fuel it, but don't overfuel it to the point where it's bursting to break. Because it's very delicate. This whole thing is delicate, and you have the key within yourself to make everything flow nice and be good again. But you kind of need to find that balance of what's going to guide you forward, because it's very cloudy right now. There's not balance going on right now, and you kind of need that balance. But there isn't balance for you to be able to move forward and be happy again. You kind of need to kind of have a more adult approach to it. You either need to go to someone that you can confide in, that's got a more authoritative and kind of like, they'll give you the tough love sort of approach. So that's what I'm getting for Pisces. Thanks for watching.